Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We're doing another video. If you've not watched the previous one where we were playing games, go back. It's somewhere here or here. Somewhere. Yes. Linked, click and go back and watch it and see how some of us won.
Yeah, from behind.
Oh yeah. So in this one, we are going to tell you our experiences so far, or culture shocks ish, coming from Kenya to Poland. So we are all Kenyans. I'm the oldest here. We been in Poland for 3 years now. You? 1 year. And a few months.
1 month.
1 month.
Yeah.
So, well, for my, what is it called, memory, well, I still remember, but we have one that is really, really fresh. So, and then one that is almost fresh. Yeah. So basically, just telling you what was different coming here and what shocked us, what made us happy, something that we liked, yeah, in Poland. So yeah, and the first one, because we all came in October.
Yes.
So how did you guys find the weather coming here? We start with the not so fresh memory and then, yeah.
Yeah. Well, the weather was cold. Okay, it wasn't yet winter. It was still spring, but it was cold. It was
Fall.
Oh,
It was fall. Yeah, it's okay.
autumn. I'm sorry,
Yes.
it was autumn. Autumn, fall. Yeah. But it was still cold, in my opinion. And the degrees were like, what, 5?
Yeah.
5,
Kind of
10-ish. But it's windy, so it's accelerating the cold.
Yeah.
So for me, it was like a shocker because from Kenya, it's relatively hot. Like it's hot, and then first time you're coming here. Yes, I was prepared with the warm jackets, but you see, you have to have like something for your neck to cover your neck, and a hat on all the time. So the weather was like not so good for me. So first time landing, and then from the airport, on the ground like this. It was so cold. I was like, yeah, take me back. But no, it was cold, very cold in my opinion. And then experiencing the negatives, that's not your mother's play. Nah. Very fast. I'm a summer babe, so that was not so good. But yeah, that was the first time.
And you?
Yeah, so for me, back in Kenya, because I was used doing the boda business, and obviously being on a bike as a rider, I'm exposed to a lot of wind. So that kind of adapted my body to cold. So when I landed in Poland, yes, I had a jacket.
You were ready, you were prepared.
I was so ready.
Very
but-
ready for
Very
Tuesday.
ready for Tuesday.
Very ready for Tuesday.
Yeah. So I had a jacket. I was prepared, and okay.
You make us sound as if we didn't have jackets.
I know we
Come on.
had they were
But
heavy,
my body had
Okay.
already
Yeah.
adapted to
Yeah,
the wind. You know, the cold here. Okay, the cold is brought by the wind. When wind blows on your body, that's when you feel so cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as during winter time you have gloves and you
Yeah.
wear a jacket, and a scarf, maybe you'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay. From the airport to your locations, or wherever you were going, you had someone come to pick you up?
Yeah. So
Use public transport or private?
yeah, I used public transport.
So that was your first experience with public transport.
Yeah, but a former Nava scholar came to pick me up at the airport, and we boarded the bus with him. He also paid for my tickets.
Oh, bless you.
kind. Yeah.
Yeah, and he also gave me a few tickets to spend
Oh,
for a week as I get my things up and running.
that was nice.
Yeah, so he picked me up, took me to the hostel, and also showed me around. Yeah,
So, in terms of public transport, before you come to Hope,
yeah.
well, they gave you the ticket, but when did you first learn how to use the system yourself?
So
Or how was it for you for like transport system here? Actually, that's the question.
yeah, so once we boarded the bus from the airport to the hostel, of course I saw that there's a button he pressed to open the doors for the bus. So the button is normally green. Once you press it, it's red. Turns red. Then you board the bus, and the bus waits for no man. Once it's time to leave, it's time to leave. Yeah. So after that, I realized that, and he also told me that for buses, always make sure that you press the alighting button, because
Yeah.
the buses can.
They don't stop in every
In
stop,
every
by the
stop,
way.
like,
Some
yeah.
buses, if it's not a busy bus stop,
Yeah.
it says in Polish that next stop is this, and it's stopping on request.
Yeah.
But it's in Polish, so you might miss it out.
Yeah.
And so some stops you actually have to press, but for others, if it's like busy locations around the city center, it automatically stops in those locations so that you can board or get off. Yes. Your experience. Sorry.
With public transport.
Yeah. From you got here to Poland. I don't know how you got from the airport to your accommodation.
From the airport, I was picked up by my mentor.
Oh.
Was here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, from JCOT. And they took me to the hostel with Bolt, with Uber, Bolt.
So a cab.
Yeah, cab. And then we got there, settled in. But my first experience using public transport was like on my own.
Yeah.
I went to, there's some stops, not every stop. We have like some, how do you call them? Like machines that you like key in the number of stops that you have, and it will get you a ticket, and you pay for the ticket from there. That was my first time using public transport. Yeah.
I've not seen that she's coming from a different
From
city.
Poznan, yeah.
Yeah, she's in Poznan, which is somewhere on your way to Germany.
Yes, it's very close to Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've not seen that here, that it's based on number of stops. For us, it's time tickets, like 20 minutes, 75 minutes, and then based on zones.
Even ours, like even the number of stops is also like according to minutes, but you can just say like, but the least you can pay is for like 15 minutes. That's the least that you can pay for. It's like 4 zloty. So that's the first time I used like public transport before I used the app. I used the app in like maybe like after a week, because the first week I was moving around. I used to walk. The places are not so close, but I used to walk just so that I can see around the Poznan how it looks, and also because I hadn't figured out like my bank account details so they can pay with the app. So that was the first time. But also like with time I got the transport card, which is also like gives you more discounts as a student. So, and it's convenient. Yeah, you pay using the trams or using the buses. Yeah.
There's something that you've touched on, which I'll go back. I don't know if you've all realized, but the student discounts. Like in Kenya, we don't have that. That you're a student, public transport, you pay half the amount. Here, by the way, if you're less than 26 years, the moment you click 26, you're an adult. So
No, me I still get my discount. Oh no, no. The discounts like for like the main trains, those ones I don't get a discount.
yeah, because they look on
And
your ID card.
yeah.
It shows the year of birth, and if you've clicked 26, if they find you using the discounted amount,
Yeah, you
then
have
that
to
will-
top up.
Yeah.
Or if they fine you, you top up and they fine you.
Yeah.
So, but now with the intercity ones, you are allowed, but it's up to like behind the student ID cards, you have the stamps.
Yeah, to show that you're still
You're still a
studying.
student. So immediately that stamp, like previously,
Expired.
I had mine that was expiring on 31st of October. On the 1st of November, I used it, but there was no student discount. I was paying like a citizen now, but now after I got the stamp again, went and they got me
As an
again.
adult. As an adult.
Yo,
Yeah.
no.
And have you used the student besides public transport?
Yeah, so once I got my student ID at the university, it's the same ID I use for my transport, because I loaded my payment there.
Yeah, the student
It's
ID.
normally normally it's 140 zloty for 3 months. That's the discount for students in Warsaw. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so once I loaded it, I first used the tram because okay, for buses, because Kenya there are buses, but I was so fascinated.
Why are you laughing?
I was
No,
so-
there are no buses.
There are.
I was fascinated by the trams, right? So actually they are the ones I use most because yeah,
We don't have trams in Kenya.
yeah, we don't have trams in Kenya.
Well, do you have trams in Poznan?
Yeah, we do. Actually, we do have trams in Poznan.
But you don't have metro, because I know metro
Yeah,
is
we
only
don't have
in,
metro.
Metro is only in
In
Warsaw,
Warsaw, yeah.
but also some cities don't have tram.
Tram. Like Lublin doesn't have a tram.
Yeah, it's Lublin. I was trying to
Lublin.
remember which
They
city.
have electric buses.
They do. Their buses are electric. I'm trying to
The
remember.
ones
'Cause I was
that
in
you
Lublin.
see the way the tram is hooked to the top.
Yeah.
No, in Lublin there are some buses are hooked to the top.
Speaking of Lublin, the previous two videos before this, the game that we've recorded, are from Lublin. So if you've not watched them, go back and watch. They're linked
Yes.
somewhere here.
Yeah.
So yes. Okay, so you've basically just used it on transport, but you know some restaurants also, especially near school, they have student discounts for food.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he goes to the same school I went to.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are some places they
Yeah.
have the student discounts. Restaurants, you can use them there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember it somewhere else. But anyway, I'll tell you
Insurance
that.
also has like student discounts.
Yeah.
Health insurance.
Health insurance is. I don't know how much you guys are paying now, but it was 50.
55.
You pay 55.80 per month. Yeah.
Yeah.
And after school, it's definitely more.
Yeah, after school is well, I went for private, but yeah, after school it's deducted from your salary directly, and it's way more. But anyway, so we have spoken of school, so that will be the next thing. What has impressed you or surprised you about education system here?
So the education
You've
system
been here.
here.
One.
Personally, I'm studying a master's in aerospace engineering at
Brains.
Polytechnica Warszawa, like
Warszawa
Warszawa,
Polytechnica, yeah.
which is also University of Technology and
Yeah, the best technology university in Poland.
yeah.
Okay.
So my bachelor's was kind of similar because I studied aeronautical engineering at the Technical University of Kenya. So basically the masters here, you need to do more research on your own. The professors are, to be honest, they're kind of fast for me, very fast. Yeah.
Well, initially, yeah, that's. I think we can all agree at first.
Yeah.
You feel like, oh, they're moving
Everything
fast,
is
but
moving fast.
Yeah. So, but I like the place. The faculty has all the equipment. We have simulators. We also have our own airport that will be operational from March.
You have your own airport where? In school?
In Oblot. It's 100 kilometers from Warsaw, but
I was wondering, I went to the same school. How comes I don't know there's an airport?
Yeah.
Because they're doing aeronautics something,
Yeah.
so it's
yeah.
you'll definitely know the first news about it.
Yeah. So it will be they'll be offering training on gliders and unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, which are kind of drones.
We are lost.
Yeah, yeah, drones. The drones. So yeah, I like the school. My classmates are okay, and the environment is also so nice. The people here are awesome. Yeah.
So, is it more practical, more theoretical, more research, is it more of the student than the lecturer or professors rather, because it's masters?
Yeah, so basically, it's more practical because most of my lessons we have to do simulations, which are laboratories. Yeah, so you have to use softwares such as ANSYS.
Okay.
Yeah,
Don't lose us. Softwares.
Yeah, MATLAB for coding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Polytechnical uses a lot of MATLAB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
yeah, so you have to okay, the professor cannot teach you everything there.
Yeah.
You
Well,
have to really work on your own to understand. Yeah.
And for you?
Well, I'm doing my master's in biotechnology, the University
Nice.
of Poznan, University of Life Science.
Okay.
Women in tech, women in STEM.
Yeah.
And
Well, I relate because I'm also in STEM. But
Yeah. The work here is more practical, and
Yeah.
in the first year, definitely, we had classes every day apart from Friday, Monday to like 5, and most of the time we have maybe 2-hour labs or 3-hour labs or 4-hour labs, and you have to do everything like individually, not the way you say, oh, in a group do this.
Kenya, we are like in group one.
No. If you're running
Mm-hmm.
DNA, you have to develop your own up to the end so that you can run it maybe in a PCR, and then something like
What is PCR?
No, that one I'm lost.
We know DNA. But
at
what
least
is
I have something
Yeah,
new.
I don't know.
In biotech or in cells, in science, it's polymerase chain reactions. See?
Okay.
Yeah. So, you have to do everything on your own. And then classes are like 45, like the lectures are 45 minutes, but now the lab is given more time more opportunities. More time, I'd say more time.
Yeah.
Because we have them in 3 hours, 4 hours. And then my class is diversified with people from different backgrounds. So even me in my first year was floating because I did biotechnology in Kenya in JKUAT as a unit. It's good. I chose it because it's interesting, and I will get my curiosity about science and cells and origin of life will be satisfied. But in class, we have people doing their own field of biotechnology, maybe pharmacy, maybe medicine, or maybe different things. They know more biotechnology than I obviously do. So I was floating, but I went, and later on you have to study. It's fun to study, guys. Stay in school.
That was a big lie with a smile. That was a big lie with a smile.
Because you have to
just
read
stay in
and
school
read
'cause you
and
have to.
read. Yes, but it was fun. It was fun. And we managed through first year, and now I'm in second year, and it's good. It's good. Yeah.
Now, moving away from the technicalities of school, I don't know your schedule if it's the same, but for Polytechnic, I'd say it's the same. In terms of timing of the lectures, they tell like what time are your classes?
Yeah. So normally, for example, tomorrow we just have one class from 2:15 to 4:15.
You know what he said? It's actually not to 4:15. It's to 4. It starts at 2:15. Ideally, it starts at 2, but they give you the 15 minutes allowance for you to be late,
And
so that
also-
you arrive on time at 2:15.
Yeah,
I don't know if you're saying the same.
Oh, they're
Sorry.
not given an allowance. You just told class starts at 4.
Oh, yes,
At
it's
4,
direct at 4.
At 4 or 5, the lesson starts.
Okay,
And they
so-
won't wait for you. So you may come in class like 2:30 and the class ends at 2:45. It's your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and also beside the 15 minutes allowance, after from 2:15 to 3, there is
There's
also a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is what I wanted to remind
Yours
you.
is nice.
There's a break of 15 minutes.
Yeah.
From 3 to 3:15.
And then you resume.
Then up to 4.
Yeah. So it's usually a 2-hour lecture, 2 to 4, but it's not actually 2 hours. So you're given 15 minutes before the lesson for coming in late. So class late in quotes because it's an allowance for you to come. Class starts at 2:15 exact, but you have the 15 minutes. In the timetable, it's scheduled from 2 to 4, but you're given 15 minutes allowance. And then at 3 to 3:15, there's a break. So after the 45 minutes of teaching, you go for a break. If you want to grab a cup of coffee, if you want to take a snack, if you want to go to the washroom, yes, there's a break, which was really fascinating
Nice.
for me. Yeah.
Look for a chick.
Yeah.
Well, for us,
To look for a if you want to look for a girlfriend during the 15
you'll
minutes,
give us that tea. For us, it's different. For the lecture, it's just purely 45 minutes. After you're done, you're done. And if it's 2:45, by 2:45, they're out of the
they're
class.
out of the class.
And maybe like you have like now 15 minutes to transition to another class or 30 minutes to transition to another class. But with the labs, where you have like 2 hours or 3 hours or even maybe 3.5 hours. Then in between you have like maybe you're running now like something like you're supposed to leave the materials to rest for in room temperature for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That 10 minutes is your break.
Mm.
Or maybe like 20 minutes, that 20 minutes
That
is your
is
break.
your break.
From the protocol or from the, what do you call it?
Scheduled given.
No. We call them protocol, but in Kenya we used to call them like, what's it called? You're supposed to have a practical. It has instruction 1, instruction 2.
Yeah, we know what. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Uh-huh.
So in that one, no, instruction 5 maybe has like leave whatever to rest for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That 20 minutes is your break.
It's now your break.
Yeah. So if you have like 1 hour of running something, and then you have in step 8, 15 minutes, then
That
you
is
have
your
that
break.
15 minutes break.
But
That's
you
it.
still do the rest.
And if after 15 minutes you come, you're supposed to pick your item and proceed to step 9. If you're not there,
That's your problem.
after 15 minutes, you'll be left behind. If you come like after 20 minutes, people have already gone to
Everything
step
is-
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But classes also are not compulsory. Like lectures are not compulsory. What they might mark registration is usually tutorials, because we have lectures, we have tutorials, and we have labs.
Yeah.
Mostly the labs.
You have 3.
Yeah, you have
Wow.
3. And they're specified in the timetable. So they tell you going for the lecture to just listen to the professor, that is optional. No one marks if you're coming or not.
That's polytechnic.
Yeah, as long as you pass the exam.
Okay.
And then the tutorials, because that one they explain what you're supposed to be doing in the labs. That one, some professors might mark attendance. So,
Okay.
and some might be asking questions and you'll be given points
Points.
on that. And then the labs, obviously, you have to hand them in. Again, for simulations, mostly you're given to go and do at home, but we have practical labs slotted in the timetable. You can go to the labs in school. Yeah, so, and speaking to that, after school, or not even after, we are here in Poland, and basically, the stipend from, because we all came through the same scholarship.
It is enough to
It is
sustain
enough.
you as a student.
It's enough to sustain you as a student. Yeah, that is the best way to say it. But definitely, where we're coming from, there are people to support back home.
Black tax.
Black tax is a thing, guys. It's a thing. So, how's your experience been looking for work in Poland?
Where do I study? I have tissues.
Oh, we can get you some service.
Guys, anyway, from Poznan, it's not as easy getting, because usually told, oh, there are opportunities, you can come. They just don't specify for you the opportunities that there are here. Because if you come, if you're looking for like internships, I've been on the look for internships since I came. Still nothing. Yes, you have jobs, you apply like 1 million in a day, but you also get like 1 million. We are sorries.
Yeah, we had rejections.
Yeah, there are like those types of other jobs, not like white collar. They're called blue collar. Yes.
Yeah.
Those ones are there, and if you want to opt in, you can opt in. They're not easy, because
Yeah,
even
they're
also
manual.
they're manual. For example, with the course that I'm in, biotechnology, every day you have class in first year. You have class from Monday to Thursday, and 8 to like 5, and
Yeah,
then say you
that's
take like a night shift.
Yeah.
You'll be tired, so it's for you to decide. But you know, there are people who have to do them like to support
Yeah,
themselves.
for those who are not in scholarships, they're paying for their own fees.
It's
So, yeah.
different.
Yeah. At least we, I don't like saying lucky, but anyway, at least we are blessed to get the
To get the
scholarship. So yeah,
true.
it lessens the burden.
100%. Yeah.
And for you, how's it been? You've been here a month, and this guy called me and told me his ideas and plans, and I was like,
All the best, kid. all
when
the
they
best.
say men move like
Good.
ladies, we think and think and think. He was like, I want to do this and do this. I'm not going to say all that you're doing, because I'm not sure if you're comfortable saying that, or you'll say that on your own. But yeah, how's 1 month in Poland? How's it been for you?
Yeah, so the 1 month in Poland,
In terms of
actually,
work?
after 2 weeks, I because I was used to with doing the delivery business in Kenya. I used to do Bolt, do Uber and Bolt food, yeah, because that side hustle you can do it whenever you want. It doesn't interrupt with your studies, so it's a freelancer. It's a gig job, yeah. So basically, when I came here, within 2 weeks, I went and registered to
Guys, I was like, what?
to do
2 weeks. I was like, hey, bruh, relax. Just get to know the school first.
Yeah,
but
the
anyway,
environs.
anyway.
Yeah, I went and registered as a courier at Glovo, at Uber and Bolt, and also there is one here called Wolt, WOLT, and I bought a bicycle.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Do you want to tell us how much it was? But anyway, okay.
Millions.
so I bought a bicycle with the stipend, part of the stipend that I received, and I tested the work out. So on the first day I made some good money, and I realized that the work has a lot of demand, and it doesn't interrupt with your studies. Yeah. On top of that, you get to exercise.
Yes, I
Staying
can.
fit.
Yeah. You get to keep fit. On top of that, you get to meet new faces.
Yeah.
Most importantly, you get to know venues where you can go for dates, maybe.
Not even the man, it's Danish for dates. Girls, look for him,
Yeah.
eh?
Look for him,
Look
look
for
for him.
him.
And he's just saying dates for you. Yeah, I'm like, wait, hold up.
Break time, girls.
Break time, guys.
Work spots for dates. Nice.
Remember he said he wants to.
That-
I'll not
that-
steal the beat, but anyway.
So so I would advise most students, especially maybe those doing engineering, because the course is so demanding. The delivery business, you don't sign a contract with anyone. You can go to work whenever and wherever you want and make money. So I like the delivery business.
Okay, it's nice.
And you?
Yeah, I was actually thinking. I've been asking questions and I was like, okay, yeah. So yeah, for me, when I came, 2021, yes, towards the end of the first semester, it's when I applied for an internship in Nokia. I did telecom engineering, both undergrad and masters. So applied for that, for a job in Nokia. But then it was the working program, like you can work and study. Actually, in Poland, there is no rule against you working as a student, as long as you do your studies. You do the exams, you don't drop out. But unfortunately, I went through all the stages. Whoever was hiring was really pleased. But then they told me because of the job that I was asking for, needed to go to the field. So Polish language, because in the offices, most people speak English. But if you're going to work with people out there, they speak Polish. So it was like, let me say I won't be the best fit for that. But I think he didn't just want to tell me that directly, because he told me, we decided not to hire for this position at the moment. But the way he had explained it even before giving me the final was like, okay, it's just because I don't know Polish. And I was like, okay, it's fine. And then the next time I went to an academic fair, a job fair. Companies come to the school, by the way, they come in this semester. You should go. Yeah. So they come to Polytechnica, and I know some universities, and then there were 3 companies. I applied to the 3 of them. Well, the 3 companies that I applied to, there were several companies. So I got rejected in one. Got accepted in 2. And the second one, I had already signed the contract for the first one. So I went to the first one, which is where I work at the moment. It it wasn't much of a struggle, but also because, I don't want to say because, but yeah, I applied for an internship instead of just job. So yeah, because I remember my roommate was like, "Oh, are you sure you want to go for an internship? You had worked before in Kenya." I was like, well, I'm still in school. So, and the internship, I can do it part-time because it was a year long. So yeah, went for the internship, and then after the internship, they gave me a job full-time. So yeah, that is how but I did the job after my first year of studies. The first year, I focused on school and just getting to know the system. Yeah. So with that, I'd ask us to the next question, and I'm saying the clock is ticking. Yeah. We all came from Kenya, as we have said, and apparently none of us had ever lived in a hostel in Kenya. And then we came to Poland. Guys, I thought I would be living outside when I came here, but again, I say the stipend is enough for living the hostel.
Hostel, please, thank you.
Yes. So I want us to. I'll start with Hope. What is your experience moving from Kenya, where you're living in probably your own house, your own place, and very affordable but a good place, and then coming here now you're living in the hostel. So yeah, how's accommodation in Poland as a student?
Good thing, actually. Let me first start with the positive. Our accommodation is not far from the school, so you can easily walk from the accommodation to the school and back. Good, yeah. Anyway, from Kenya, and here, most of my classes are usually like to the end of the school. Same case with here. So JQuat, all my classes were in the end of the school, and our practicals were at the end of the school. Here I walk like 20 minutes or 24 minutes sometimes from my accommodation to the school. But there are people who walk like 5 minutes from the accommodation to the school, depending on where your department is located. Yeah. That's the much distance
you walk. What do you mean department? Sorry,
we have an engineering school next to our dorm.
Department.
Yeah, department.
Oh, I had department.
No, department, like department of this. Okay, yeah. So our school of engineering is literally, our dorm is here. They walk less than 5 minutes to get to their school. That was my life, yeah.
Must
be nice.
I know.
So I walk like 20 minutes, but it's good because I'm keeping fit. To go to the labs, but we have school like maybe like 15 minutes to have a class in a different place. So that's good. And then now I lived alone in Kenya for maybe like 2 years. And then not 3, I mean 3 years. Because the first one I was living with my best friend. Shout out to you. Hey.
Hi, best friend.
Then coming here, you have to live with people. You get away from doing your own things at your own time, having the lights on at your own time, sleeping whenever you want, no noise in the morning or at night, or like just small where you want your salt to be put, or where you put, because you're also sharing in our hostel, you're sharing the fridge, but you're also sharing the kitchen with the whole floor. So you have to go in the kitchen, maybe your best cooking pot is being used and you have to wait or use another one, like your cooking stove is being used, so you have to use another one. Like those small things that they were never a bother to you. And then now you have to also accommodate people more, like you give grace more, because you're also not perfect. I kind of an OCD freak, so I had to like tone it down, because I would get mad the first time, every time, because the water, there's some small spilled water on the table, you don't want to see it. But you just give yourself grace. And it was tough in the beginning, because you don't want the lights to be turned on at 6 in the morning, or you want to finish studying at 1, but your roommate wants to sleep, so you also have to accommodate them.
I'm sorry, you know I'm laughing.
Yes.
I'm laughing because
yes. Emily.
So there's a day I went to the kitchen And then there was a cockroach. Obviously, hostels, there are cockroaches. So there was a cockroach on the couch. And then there was this guy, and he's my friend. But anyway, speaking of which, I need to reach out. There's this guy who was cooking, and he saw the cockroach. Instead of chopping it to kill it with a hand or with something, he literally, I'm just going to do it.
With that food.
With the foot on the counter. And that is when I was like, I am done.
No.
Like anytime I was in the kitchen cooking it, I'll put serviettes or paper towels everywhere. After seeing that, I was like,
You see, these are the things you have to live with when you're living with people. Because some people, your level of cleanliness is they like, this one is overdoing. But to them, having stuff on the kitchen counter or maybe some leftover split food on the stove, killing things with their legs, and it's the kitchen.
Yeah. I was like, what? Anyway,
you have to live with these things when you're living with people, but you just tell yourself it's just for like 2 years and you're done, or maybe 1 year you're done. Move, you'll get your own place. So you have to accommodate people.
How's it for you? You know, for guys, they don't have a lot.
They don't have these things for cleanliness.
At my room we had 3 guys, so basically personally I told them what I don't like, and we came to a consensus. That's simple.
No, but in the kitchen you were sharing like the entire floor, the bathrooms. I'm not sure if you're hostel.
We have our own bathroom.
Oh, for
the 3 of us.
The 3 of you have your own bathroom.
Okay, the kitchen. It's for we have 2 kitchens for the whole floor.
2 kitchens. 2 kitchens.
Oh,
that's big enough.
And each kitchen has 3 induction cookers. So
that's nice.
A total of 6.
We had one kitchen for the entire floor, and also a common bathroom. Well, I lived in the cheapest hostel. I think it's the cheapest.
I live at Babylon.
He just chose Babylon. Fallen is Babylon, the great city. Anyway, there's a hostel called Babylon in Polytechnica. I lived in
but the best is the blue one.
Riviera.
Yeah, Riviera.
It's the best.
Yeah, so good looking.
It is good.
Yeah.
Okay, my classmates were living there. Yeah, it is okay. I used to spend most of the time doing discussions from there. But Riviera and Mikrus are next to each other, separated by a hospital. Yes, hospital, a small one. And then to school, it was 5 minutes walk. Literally cross the road, and then there's the PwC building, and behind it is our department.
Department, you guys.
So going to school was like 5 to 7 minutes walk. Yeah, that was easy for me. In terms of roommates, we were totally different with my roommates. She is a night person, and I used to wake up early back then. Right now, it's a struggle. But anyway, a struggle. But what I think for me was hard was being on earphones every time. I kept telling myself, Emily, you'll get maybe an ear infection or something, because if you want to watch something, obviously you have to be mindful of others, which I'm not complaining. But just the fact that if you're watching something, if you're listening to something, it's always earphones. But other than that, we got to understand each other. And she was a really good roommate. Again, there's a video I shot with her recently. So it will be linked somewhere here. If you don't know her, you can go see her. Lovely lady. She made living in the hostel bearable. Yeah, she was a Ugandan. Sorry? Yeah, she was a Ugandan. And now...
Wait, my roommates are the best. I need to say this, they're the best.
Okay.
Because we understand each other. Like, after time, you get to know, okay, this person doesn't like this done this way. This person likes it done this way. So you get to understand it, you know them.
Yeah.
And right now, we are good. We're buddies, kabisa. Like, we're good with each other. And,
And they're from
my
which country?
One from Kenya, one from Nigeria.
And yours? From which country?
Zimbabwe.
Little.
Yeah, Zimbabweans are everywhere. Yeah. And now to the Russia thing.
Oh, yeah.
Language, how has it been for you?
Yeah, so the language.
You came here and everyone is telling you Jean Dobre, Jean Dobre.
Jean Dobre, and I'm learning at least a word every day. I'm trying. So when I say Jean Dobre, I used to hear Russian, but well, my friend here.
No, when they
told-
say not Jean
No,
Dobre,
you
Dziękuję.
Jenkuya is
So-
thank you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then they say Russian, but
They say proche, but she
Proche.
used to hear Russia.
actually,
Until today.
Yeah.
Until now. Yeah.
until Hope has told me it's crochet.
Proche.
Yeah.
But yeah, the language is kind of difficult, but nothing is hard as long as you give it your best. Yeah, and
Yeah.
learn.
And you, for you, the language?
Well,
Are you learning it? Do you?
yeah. Well, the language was also a little bit tricky. Not a little bit, it was tricky because most people actually speak Polish here. They know English, but they just choose to speak their language that you're
I
more
think by
comfortable.
default, like for
It's by
us,
default, like,
if we meet each other, we'll speak.
Swahili.
No, that has not actually happened. We've been speaking English since you guys came in. We've not spoken Swahili. I don't think so.
Not much.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't. But anyway.
No, we're not getting colonized. We're still Kenyans.
We're still Kenyans, yes. Daima mimi ni sisi ni wa
Kabisa.
Kenya. I don't know where my band is, but yeah.
I didn't.
No, mine is
These
there.
are not patriots. Kenyans, these ones.
I have a Masai shuka.
Emily.
No, I honestly have it. Do you want me to go for it?
And which one will he pick?
I don't know. He's going to pick the shook and say his, but anyway.
Anyway, for the language, I used to do like Duolingo before I came. It helped with the Jenkuya and Prosh and Shaprasham
Yeah.
and Zedobre.
Yeah. Dziękuję is thank you.
Thank
Proszę
you.
is like please.
Please.
So I don't understand
Like,
why
or
when you
no
say thank you,
problem.
there's, oh, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Russia.
Yeah. Russia. The Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, and I also did like a summer course in Lublin, also from the scholarship that we have, they funded it. And it's been better, honestly, since that time because my brain like got opened to understanding a little bit of more Polish. So right now I'm better placed. I can understand, but some words are lost in translation. But it's better than like the way I was 1 year ago.
And what was your first experience going for shopping?
First,
You're
you're
like,
bombarded with a lot of items, all colorful
Yeah.
and in Polish, so you
Yes.
have to keep translating evering.
Google Translator is
Google
your
Translate.
friend, your
Yeah.
best friend.
Even though you think you know what Prussia means, translate. So you have to translate everything, be it juice, be it sugar, literally everything you have to translate, and it was nice. The first time you kinda tempted to do the conversion. Maybe like you see
Yeah,
apples
Kenyan
are
shillings.
apples are like what 3 zloty, you're like times maybe 36.
Times 30 something.
Yeah, or 35 you
Yeah.
translate, but with time you stop doing that because you're like you won't eat.
Yeah.
But food is
But
affordable.
apples are very cheap
Cheaper here
compared
than
to
in Kenya, yeah. Because like a kg is that one 3 zloty.
Yeah, that's like 180, and those are 3 apples in
3
Kenya.
apples.
This is
Actually,
the whole
right now
1.5
it could be
kg
like-
here.
Yeah. So 100, 1.5 kg. That's in 100. Mathematics.
Mathematics.
Yeah, so
Wewe na pasta nganga.
watu wa mathematics mko wapi? So food is actually affordable here, but going shopping, you're like sometimes, especially in the snack section,
They're so cheap.
cheap snacks,
Chocolates.
you want to keep fit, but they're like tempting you, like
Yeah.
especially in Bedronka. We have a shop called Bedronka here.
And
Translation for ladybug.
Ladybug, yeah.
They always have discounts.
And you know Zapka is a frog.
Yeah, Zabka.
So yeah,
It's a
Zapka.
It's a frog.
Yeah.
Ah.
Bedronka, the store,
Yeah.
translates to ladybug.
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 Yeah, that one, the insect. And then Zabka, it's written as Zabka but pronounced as Zabka.
Zabka, yeah.
It's a frog.
Frog.
Yeah, which is just weird, but anyway.
Like you go maybe in the snack section, they have a variety.
Yeah.
And like for me who doesn't take milk, they have lactose free chocolates, lactose free
This
something,
and this,
everything. They have it for you. So it's actually
It's easy to
accommodative
snack.
actually for people. Yeah, you have milk at affordable for the vegan
Yeah.
milk, vegan options that are there.
Actually, I found
Affordable.
some good vegan cookies recently. They're made of chia seeds and peanut butter. They're completely vegan and they're like,
Delicious.
well, I opened the packet and I finished it in 2
One
evenings.
six. Oh,
Well,
you
it's
tried.
because I had another packet of something else. Okay, let me
So
not
you
brag.
maneuvered
I was
between
like
this one and this
balancing.
one.
But yeah.
Yeah.
And for you, shopping?
So, okay, the first thing for me to shop, the first thing was an adapter so that
Okay.
I could charge my phone.
Oh yeah, the
The
sockets are
sockets
different
are
here from
different.
Kenya. Yeah, we have the
Yeah.
round ones.
Yeah.
Emily will put a picture here.
Okay, I'll get a picture for you guys.
Yeah, so that was the first thing to buy because obviously without a phone, you're stuck.
Yeah, you're
True.
stuck.
Yeah, and so on the following day, I went for sufurias and
Cooking
plates.
pots, cooking pots.
Yeah, and also lotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some few household and amenities. Yeah, and to my surprise, the bill was 200.
6K. You were surprised positively or negatively?
Okay.
Like it was cheap or expensive?
Okay, for me, I never converted because
Like was 200 a lot for you or
it was cheap.
Oh, okay.
Because you have
because I
like
had so many
a lot of
things.
stuff
I
and like
stopped-
even cooking pots. no?
yeah, and
Guys,
oh,
you're
yeah.
making us seem like we're going to lie to Kenyans when we say life is expensive abroad.
No, it's not.
For food,
It's not.
it's affordable for food.
Wait, you bought the cheap pots?
No. It was at a mall. No,
Ocean?
Yeah, Ocean.
Oh, Ocean is
Nice.
a cheap. It's a cheap super. Not cheap.
Affordable.
Affordable
Yeah.
supermarket.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also foodstuffs and
Yeah, if you-
toothpaste, brush.
Yeah.
It was so cheap for me.
Affordable.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
black
but
tax.
now-
Black tax.
Hey,
You
they'll
keep saying
see.
life is expensive abroad, and you're here saying, "Oh,
me.
I bought all this at 6,000 Kenyan shillings
You know,
only."
yeah, that's because the value of the money here is, you can
Yeah.
buy so many things with a lot, less money as compared to Kenya. Yeah, that 6,000 you just buy cooking oil
Two things and you're done.
and and you're done.
Inflation.
Yeah, but you guys, my, it's different.
It's different for you.
When I was a student, yes, that I could shop cheaply.
But you know that's the first shopping, so he's allowed.
Yeah.
To say it's cheap.
No, not cheap.
He's saying it was cheap. It was supposed to be expensive because
like-
the first one you're buying
Like right now, if you're buying for 200, you're not supposed to be buying shopping for 200.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right now. So the first one should be expensive,
Yeah.
but wait, shopping for 200 for how long? Because I do shopping for 100
No.
per week.
You know, once you buy this,
This one is working. Me, I'm still a student, Bona.
We all do. It's the same
Yeah.
economy.
But you are a student.
If I want to buy meat, for example, I never put meat in the fridge because I realized they go bad so quickly. So if I buy, for example, minced meat for 11 zloty,
Do you like the mincemeat here?
yeah,
Ooh, the first time
You
I bought
have
it
to
and I
put a
cooked
lot
it.
of spices.
For me, it didn't have taste, honestly.
It
The fa-
doesn't. You
I-
have to
For
put
you.
spice.
I'll cook
No, I
some,
stopped
yeah.
eating meat, but anyway, thank you.
Yeah,
Because the first time I bought minced meat here
Yeah.
and I cooked it,
yeah.
I was like, what? I'm sorry
Okay.
to any
Polish people
person
watching
watching this. And everyone is allowed to have
have
their
their own
opinion on
opinions.
any food. Because you can also eat Kenyan food and you're like, how do people enjoy
Yeah,
this?
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, the minced meat here was not it. And I think that was the first time I stopped eating meat for a long time. But then I went back to now buying actual meat when I could now afford it. Because meat is a bit kind of expensive-ish. Chicken is very cheap. Chicken is very cheap here. So I used to do chicken a lot. Meat, I started eating it, I think, a year ago. And then now, this year I stopped. So, but minced meat in Poland, I think I've had it once. Or yeah, that first time it was off for me. I was like, no.
No,
Yeah, but actual meat, not minced.
yeah.
Yeah, it's good. The actual meat, it's good.
Oh,
Was good. I don't know at the moment. Yeah.
yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so okay, if I buy, for example, today, I'll eat it for 2 days. Then I buy chicken. Maybe is it 20 or 22?
Chicken. I used to buy like some
Can't
6
remember.
pieces of drumsticks,
Yeah.
and they were like at most 10 zloty, at
10?
most
Okay.
even lower.
The same.
Yeah.
2 days. Yeah. So for a week, maybe I can use like.
Hey, you eat meat every day of the week. Hey, you are rich. You
My
are rich.
chicken.
Yeah, like it's either beef, chicken. Like
Oh.
he does not eat just vegetables and something.
Yeah.
You also do the same?
No, me I mix. I told you I mix.
Okay.
Yeah,
Mix
but
it there.
you'll show me where to shop for veggies. Yes.
Hey, okay, it's fine
So
then.
if you're a meat person like me, that's like.
Do you gym or just?
A basic.
But he's
Oh, yeah,
cycling, so it's okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like maybe 70 zloty per week.
So you see, it's almost the same because
I
I
think
spend
in Warsaw
100
it's
in a week.
different.
But
It's more expensive here. Okay, yeah,
I don't
kinda,
know.
but yeah.
I don't know. But it's the same, like the drunker that you're buying from, maybe. No?
Yeah, well, yeah, it's the same bit drunker, so
I don't know.
yeah, it should be around the same. Maybe we
You
eat a lot.
Hey, but the bodies will tell the difference. It's weird, you know.
No, you junk a lot.
No. I don't eat like that. I eat
You
like
eat
food.
chocolates and all that. You just told us.
No,
And then
it's
for
not
him,
like
it's a
every
lot
day.
for him, it's a lot of meat.
Meat.
Meat does not make you grow.
But you
It
see,
gives
he's
you
also
strength.
cycling.
Yeah. And then for me, I just like exploring different things.
Variety.
So I'll go to the supermarket or I'll talk to someone and they'll be like recently I was talking to my sister. I was like, oh, I've made carrot soup, and I was like, what is it made of? And I went to the supermarket and it is really nice. I had it yesterday for dinner. It's really nice. I will make it for you next time. Yeah. So I explore, and then that costs me kind of a lot because I might buy things that I will not use. They might expire, but my budget for a week is 100. Yeah, and I don't think I pass 100 in a week. But yeah. Anything that has shocked you in terms of Portland?
Yes.
Culture.
So the first day, the bottle top.
Oh, I have a bottle to show you guys. I need to stand up for this. Explain.
Yeah, so the bottle top stays on the bottle. You can't separate the two. So I found that really cool because.
Oh, and I got my band.
Finally, yeah.
So you were saying?
I found that really cool so that we can also protect our environment, for sustainable development of even the future generations, yeah.
So when you open, basically this stays fixed on the bottle.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. Actually, I was to throw this out, but I remember he had posted this on his status, and I was like, I'm keeping this for you guys so that I demonstrate. But yeah.
Yeah, and also the windows here. The first time opening the window, I thought it was falling. But it's a glass window.
I should actually show them that, but yeah.
Yeah, but it was one of my biggest shocks around. But my friend showed me how they work. And this is a positive shock. As I was doing some deliveries, and maybe I asked a Polish person to show me an apartment. They could go out of their way and actually take me to that apartment.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's not one person, but many people, many of them, and I found that so nice. Yeah.
Oh, when you're saying showing you, because you're doing deliveries, and mostly they give you the address of the building, the street, like for this, I don't want to say my street name, but anyway, the street, let me say the one for my,
just a common name in Poznan. Maybe Ponzanska.
Okay, So for that one, for Zanska, is the street,
Yeah.
and then the building has a number.
Yeah, the numbers are
So-
confusing.
So like looking for that.
Yeah. And
getting to
looking
know.
for the entrance of the building itself.
Oh yeah, that's also a thing.
It's,
Yeah.
So I found that very nice.
Hey, you're lucky that we got someone to like
Some
people
kind
to
people.
actually.
People,
Yeah.
a lot of them, even today, as I was doing the same. Yeah. They're
That's
so
nice.
nice people. Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the first time I was trying to get like to understand the addresses and how they work. I'm not sure. I think when I just came to Poland, I stayed there's this fear in me that needs to come out. But anyway, I stayed in an Airbnb for 2 weeks
In Poland.
here in Warsaw when I just arrived.
Aye.
Because I was first thinking I'm going to live in my own house, not the hostels. Shock on me. Coming from, I didn't say my hostel. Like, yeah, I said. Anyway, coming from Kenya, I was working there before coming here, so I was living in my own house. You have your own beautiful space. And then I come here and I'm like, I didn't even sign up for the hostels because I was like, I'm going out. Hey, Airbnb for 2 weeks, and I was actually not leaving because I was scared. I don't know how the transport system works. Hey, this fear. Anyway, so I was reaching out to agents online, going to ask them. They show you houses or something. They gave me a street address somewhere there's this street going to Old Town in Warsaw. They gave me the address and I was trying to figure it out because the cab drops you somewhere and you have to figure out the building because it's like a busy street. And then I think that's when I first tried to figure out the streets, the naming. That this is the street and then that number is the building number. So you look for that number. Yeah, it wasn't easy at first, but yeah. Long story short, I ended up staying in the hostel. Yeah, it was heartbreaking at first, but survived. What other thing? There's something that you've said beside, the people, you got nice people, which is nice. You, anything that has shocked you positively, negatively in Poland?
Positively, they keep time. If the train leaves at 5:01,
It lives at another one.
at 5:01, if you're there trying to
Open.
it won't open. It will leave you.
Yeah.
Another positive, like the transport system works also.
Yeah.
Be it buses, be it trams,
Yeah.
all of them they work.
There's something else you had said before.
Mm-hmm.
Another system that is working well.
Health.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the health system. If you're paying insurance, they'll. I won't go into the details, but I got into problem with my health, but they took care of my time in the hospital and part of the drugs or the medicine, the prescription that I got. So that's good.
You didn't tell me you were sick. Anyway.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's a negative. If in Kenya, people don't smoke as much.
Yeah. Have you tried people
Especially
here smoke a lot?
in winter, everybody is smoking.
Not everyone. I don't know. But
Most people smoke.
yeah.
So that was a big shock.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and I realized the smoking is cigara. See, like
Oh,
in Kenya,
God.
cigara,
Yeah.
it's C-Y,
Ciga?
cigara,
Oh, cigar and then A at the end.
R-A-G-A, cigara. It's called that, yeah.
R-A-G-A.
C-R-Y,
C-R-Y.
G,
That's
A,
cry.
R-A.
Crygara.
Kraigara, something like
okay.
that, yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait, how did you find out the name of a cigar? in
As I
Poland?
was doing deliveries today, I saw somewhere alcohol and cigara, yeah.
But the alcohol is written H-O-L-E at the end. Yeah, alcohol.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's literally taking you to a hole. But anyway, I'm sorry.
especially vodka from here,
Yeah.
because Polish they used
They call it vodka as vodka?
vodka.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then people are nice. Some people are nice. Like they will help you.
Yeah.
Not all of
They're
them.
not saying no. I'm not saying no.
And the eyes speak for themselves.
Honestly, I've not met maybe one person who was not kind, and we were shopping and we were asking her a question, and she was just having a bad day again. I can't put it as a racist thing. Maybe she was just having a bad day because we were, I think, 2 or 3 of us, and we were asking her how to take the trolley. How to take out the trolleys when you're going for shopping, because they actually stacked together and you have to insert a coin so that you pull out the big trolley. So we are asking her, and I think the 3 of us didn't know. And then she just said something in Polish and walked away. And I was like, what? But anyway, again, it's a supermarket. Maybe she was just having a bad day, so I'm not going to say she was racist. But yeah, most people are good. I haven't met anyone that has acted badly towards me. Yeah.
Like that goodness is like saying sorry.
Yeah. And
sorry.
Sorry.
And
okay. And yeah, to add on that, if people can give me tips as I work, that means they are very nice people.
Yeah. But are you delivering to Polish people or everyone?
To Polish, and majority are Polish.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he gets tips.
I was saying that, like, people are minding their business. It's not like they're in your business.
Yeah.
Like they want, like they're not racist is what I'm trying to say. Because if you're doing your own work, you're not in trouble, you're not disturbing anybody's peace, they'll also leave you alone. So they won't try to come meddle in your business.
Yeah. For the 3 of us, let's say we've not experienced it. If you're out there and you've experienced racism in Poland, we're not taking away from it. We're not saying that they are not, because they are, again, but we're not going to say all Polish people. Yeah, people are different. The same way you'd go to Kenya as a white person and you'd be treated differently. Maybe not as different as an African might be treated this side, but they'll still treat you differently because you look different. So, yeah. But mostly, the people have been nice. Yeah. And the last joke is on Google Translate. We said Google Translate is your friend.
Always.
I was going to say, there's a day we were discussing with a friend of mine, and we were saying when you are new in Poland, and then you're going to someone with a question with Google Translate, and then you show them, and then they answer you in Polish.
In Polish.
And you don't even understand the Polish.
Yeah. You just like, wait. Then you go to like now translate, and then you give them the audio, they talk to it.
Yeah. I think we've covered most of the things. If you have any questions on anything that you would want to know as someone who's looking to move abroad, especially in Poland, you can comment, and then we might do a part 2 sometime, maybe over Christmas. I don't know what the plans are. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, or some other time. Oh yeah, the last thing, traveling around. Traveling around. You said you have plans. You have not yet.
Yes, I'm not yet.
But for you, how has it been? Easy?
You should follow me on my Instagram at Miss Nyambu. You follow my travel content.
And that's how we'll end the video.
And on TikTok on Miss Nyambu, you'll see my videos of been roaming around Europe. It's been nice because Poland is centrally located, so you can easily move around in the Schengen countries. So it's good.
Yeah, so follow her on Instagram at, and TikTok. Instagram at
Miss Nyambu. Miss.Nyambu, you'll see me.
Okay.
And on TikTok at Maggie Hope N. Maggie.hope.n. Okay. She will put that.
I'll put it in the description. So yeah, and then you can follow her on the same. And for you, your plans for traveling?
Yeah, I'll definitely travel. So I want my pockets first to get some moolah, then definitely I'll travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as a big sister, I'll tell you, as you travel, because someone who's been traveling, as you travel, remember to save money.
Yes.
Remember to save money, because sometimes we live in the moment and we're like, oh, we're trying to blend the culture of, in Africa we save a lot. And then here people live their lives. Like, we want to travel, let's travel. Yes. So find a balance of both. Travel and save money.
And follow him, subscribe to her YouTube, watch her other videos on traveling. There are very many.
Yes, there are very many. Yeah, you can watch any video that you've missed out on. Travel to a number of countries, you'll see all of them there. And there's another channel where I tell you stories and we relate it to teachings in the Bible. So It's for everyone, actually. It's for everyone.
Everyone.
It's basically I just sit down and tell you a story, and then we relate it to a story in the Bible, and we pick a lesson or two. So it's also in the description box. You can go and check it out and subscribe there. And with that, thank you to my amazing guests
Thank you for
for
having us.
joining. This was awesome. Yeah, I have never had a sit down actually in the channel.
First ones, yes.
First ones, yeah.
Subscribe, guys. If you
Yeah.
want to see us on the next one, subscribe, like, share.
Yeah. And thank you so much for this.
Thank you.
And what we tell them?
Bye. See you on the next one.
See you.